February 2025, and once again time for the second round of the World Rally Raid Championship, the Abu Dhabi Desert Challenge. This event is not only a challenge in name, it tests the mettle of every single competitor, no matter their experience or preparation. The biggest names on 2 wheels and 4 are here, gearing up for another 6-day battle in the dunes. And this year it wasn't just a Hero factory team, Honda and KTM sent their top dogs too. Van Beveren, Brabeck, Benavides and Branch ride in the #1 plate, plus Dakar champ Daniel Sanders.
For sure, we're in a really good position right now with the team and the World Championships.
It's going to be a fight every single day.
I love this kind of terrain. I think I can do really good. I grew up in the dunes, so usually I have good results here.
Whatever he needs, I'm definitely here as his water boy now.
The action kicked off early on with Tosha Sharina, first blood to Honda. He won the prologue stage and the first full stage out in the desert. The Spaniard had done the double to take the early rally lead, but had he moved too soon?
Perfect start for us. For sure it's just the beginning, but so motivation for tomorrow and for the rest of the rally. We are improving in that terrain, and another mission tomorrow, and we will go for it.
Stage 2, and for current world champion Ross Branch on the Hero machine, his rally would come to an abrupt end with terminal clutch failure.
This is the toughest race on the body and on the bike as well, so you can kind of expect it, so it's one of the things that's happened. We in one piece, we're safe and we're healthy, and we just got to shift our thoughts to South Africa the next round,
His teammate Nacho Corneo did a good job to finish second on stage 2 and hold on for 6th overall by the end of the rally. Up front though, Daniel Sanders made his move on the KTM, winning stages 2 and 4 to build a comfortable lead at the front. Behind him though, the battle was raging, just 2 minutes separating second down to 5th going into the final day. Ricky Brabeck did what he needed to do to hang on and claim second, while Tosha Sharina put in a mammoth effort to finish third, 2 Hondas on the podium. But up front, playing the perfect strategy was Daniel Sanders. Victory in Abu Dhabi, the KTM rider going back-to-back in the W2RC.
Yeah, finally got to the finish line here in first, and yeah, a lot better feeling than the last time I was here, so it's good to go 3 in a row and feeling good. We're enjoying riding, and the KTM is on fire, so yeah, I'm loving it.
This is how the championship stacks up. Sanders on 63 points, 17 clear of Sharina, with Brabeck third, 9 further back. In the manufacturer's title race, KTM on 96 points, Honda on 90, Hero on 24. In Rally 2, Edgar Canet lined up alongside Michael Doherty and Tobias Ebster. We were set for an electrifying contest. In the quads, Abdulaziz Ali was aiming for a 5th straight victory, but there were 4 other competitors who would have something to say about that. Back to Rally 2 though, and Canet on the KTM charged into stage 1 and was bang on the pace, but sadly crashed towards the end of the stage and forced retirement on medical grounds.
I have a crash in one drop, and yeah, I lost a little bit of time in the last part. Let's see if I can stay ready for tomorrow.
Tobias Ebster would have to settle for 3rd overall after an engine change and a 15-minute penalty. Ahead of him came Konrad Dabrowski. Remember the name. This young Polish star is going places. But the undisputed champion of Rally 2, South Africa's Michael Doherty, he dominated the category, winning every single stage to take his first W2RC victory.
I've really enjoyed this rally. I'm proud with my progress, and taking my first W2RC overalls, which is awesome.
Ebster leads the championship on 46 points, but Doherty is now hot on his heels, and Canet just 8 points further back in 3rd. In the team's fight, Bass World KTM are on 50 points, 9 ahead of SRG Motorsports, with Dust in 3rd. Back to the quads, and when the action got underway, Ali did take the early lead, but a procession of mechanical failures brought his charge to a halt. Instead, victory this year went to Lithuania's Antanas Kanopkinas.
It's very huge, so 1 more podium, and very nice job for both of us. We always cover each other and care for each other. It's like a family,
Canop leads the championship from his teammate Gaetan Martinez, followed by Polish pair Marek Lodge and Marcin Wilkelec.
The ultimate class had the ultimate cast. The last two champions, Nasser and Yazid, gearing up to renew old rivalries with Seb. They were joined by Quintero, Ekstrom and Moraes, amongst others.
Abu Dhabi Rally, it's totally different from any race.
Well, I'm a little bit of coming with a revenge feeling, let's say, and yeah, go for it.
Dacia, Ford, Toyota and Mini all had their top drivers in top form, with high hopes and high stakes. The short qualifying stage was won by al-Attiyah, ahead of Lucas Moraes. Loeb moved up one spot on day 2, which was won by Lucas Moraes.
Happy to deliver this stage win for the team, because after Dakar the guys are on fully attack, improving the car, so it's nice to deliver another one, and nice to be leading the Abu Dhabi Desert Challenge.
The following special was Loeb's, but that was as good as it got. His wait for Rally Raid glory continues. Meanwhile, al-Attiyah and Moraes had each chasing victory. They were tussling at the top of the general standings. All the while, championship leader Al-Raji was having a torrid time behind in his Toyota Hilux. Loeb was lying in 3rd overall when he tumbled out of this edition on stage 4. On his birthday, he missed a waypoint and hit a dune hidden by his own dust as he turned to retrace his path.
We were coming down those dunes, there was a waypoint to get here, and we went just next to it. We did a quick 360 to get it, we were only 10 meters away, and I went back into my own dust. And in those 3 seconds I was in the dust, there was a little dune in the riverbed. We hit it, we rolled end over end. Game over.
Terminé. 4-time winner al-Attiyah was surfing the dunes as he loves to do here in the empty quarter, but there was no quarter given by the Brazilian's Toyota.
What a fight. We are really working super hard with the car. The car was performing amazing.
Behind them, Seth Quintero was pushing hard, but lacking a cutting edge. 3rd, 5th and 2nd, enough to have him on the virtual podium before the final test.
Happy with Dennis, happy with the car, happy with the whole Toyota Guys Racing team, and yeah, I mean, we'll keep fighting for sure. I know we're a little bit out of it, probably about 6 minutes, but anything can happen.
For the first time, the marathon stage saw the FIA entrants sleep in a marathon bivouac along the FIM competitors. The location, Al Ghua, officially the darkest place in the country. But high winds and sandstorms reduced visibility so much, there was no opportunity for stargazing. And after a night intense, with limited rations and no outside mechanical assistance, Eric Gokschow flew out of the gate on stage 4 and mounted a challenge for the win. When Loeb's mishap saw him withdraw, the young Pole took the lead and didn't look back. But chasing him down all the way were the rally's 2 main protagonists, Lucas and Nasser, in that order.
Yeah, I mean, this race has been really crazy. The fight with Nasser, it's unbelievable. Hey, now we are 40 seconds out of the lead, or 39. Tomorrow will be an insane day.
It's tough, it's hard, it's not easy, but okay. I think we did a good job from yesterday and today.
The upshot was a tiny gap between the top 2 after 5 race days and the mouth-watering prospect of a Toyota Dacia showdown over 167 kilometres into Abu Dhabi. The final day proved to be something of a procession for al-Attiyah, who became a 5-time champion at the event, equaling his record at the Dakar. And things went from bad to worse for Al-Raji, who was forced to abandon with engine trouble. Having picked up 70 W2RC points in January, he collected precisely 3 and is no longer top of the tree ahead of South Africa. Moraes and his Toyota could make no inroads into the Qataris' advantage, and in fact the gap grew to 2 minutes 28 by the end, with Quintero 11.56 off the pace.
It was really a tough weekend, and it's not easy, but okay, we managed last 3 days. We push a lot, and we are really quite happy to win 5th times here in Abu Dhabi. It's really a big thing, you know, and Lucas, he did a good job, you know, he drive very well. And yeah, now to lead the world champion, this is really amazing.
Nasser is back on top of the championship, having collected 48 points here compared to a measly 3 for Yazid. Al-attiyah and his co-driver Edouard Boulanger now top their respective standings by 23 points. But Toyota Gazoo Racing still have a comfortable lead in the manufacturers' battle, 70 clear of Dacia.
Arso dominated the Dakar in the Challengers class and arrived full of confidence, but the rest of the field sensed the opportunity for glory, including two female drivers, Puk Klaassen and Saudi Arabian's Dania Akil, who was joined by her compatriot and world champion Yassir Sayyidan. And in the side-by-side, we expected a tussle between 2024 winner Mansour Bilhele and W2RC leader Alex Pinto. Starting with the challengers though, Sayyidan was a man on a mission, taking the overall lead of the rally on stage 2 before being forced to stop for over 30 minutes on stage 3. As a result, he was out of the running for the win, but did climb back up the leaderboard to eventually finish third. While Pau Navarro started the week well, despite overheating issues, he consistently finished each day in the top 5. All week he was on the pace and fighting for the podium places. His hard work paid off, ending the event in second overall. And Navarro pushed Dania Akil all the way, but she was quick, consistent and patient. All the key ingredients for success in Rally Raid, and with that, took her first ever W2RC win.
My first W2RC win feels fantastic. It comes with a lot of intention, a lot of work, a lot of focus and a lot of effort. It doesn't just arrive. You have to do your part. The team did their part perfectly. Stefan was excellent, not just managing the navigation, but managing the mood in the car, the focus, the solidity. It was a strong team, strong car, and I hope we'll be stronger drivers every race.
So Cavigliaso leads Pau Navarro by just 9 points, with Sayyidan 17 further back on 76, Akil 4th on 73.
The T4s and Pinto had a poor start in Elaine, as did Bilhele. They both lost time even on the qualifying stage. While the reigning champion fought back, the Portuguese's troubles just worsened. 4.5 hours lost on the first 2 days put paid to his overall hopes, and despite winning 2 of the last 3 in the marathon, those early deficits were much to overcome. That left Mansour, the reigning champion, and Enrico Gaspari to fight it out for the World Championship honours. The Emirati was stronger until stage 3 when disaster struck, which left the door wide open for the Italian to take the points. A great achievement for Gaspari in itself, but even more extraordinary given the circumstances he explained to us on the finish line in Abu Dhabi.
I love Abu Dhabi Desert Challenge. For me, it's the best rally in the championship. My co-driver is located in Istanbul airport, so there's no, yes. And the mechanic of the team said me, if you want, I can navigate with you. Yes, Anton is a fantastic guy. And during the day, navigate, and in the night, working on the car. It's a fantastic guy.
An amazing story, but Pinto holds on to the championship lead with the advantage over Gaspari down to 11 points. Thank you for joining us here in the UAE, where the Abu Dhabi Desert Challenge lived up to its name. We'll be back next year, but before that, it's round 3 and the South Africa Safari Rally.